So today we're going to look at the weather system and atmospheric environment that Unreal gives us sort of right off the bat, and how we can interact with it and modify it without using blueprints, without using coding. So if we open a new level on Unreal, we get this nice blue sky, we have these clouds, this kind of eerie fog here. And this is mostly coming from this thing called a sky sphere, which we can see is a blueprint. Now we're not gonna really get into what that is right now, but there are lots of ways we can interact with this without using blueprints. So if we click on sky sphere in the world outliner, you can see we have all these different variables we can play with in the details panel. So for example, I can start manipulating the cloud speed. So I can bring this up. And now I have this really intense kind of twister feeling, which is a little too much for me right now. So I'm going to bring that down. That's nice. So now it's like this nice sort of breezy feel. We can also play with cloud opacity. So we have less clouds. We can have these really intense kind of clouds. Yeah, that's nice. Another big aspect of our weather is this light source. This is what we're using right now as our sun. If we look in the sky sphere, this directional light actor, our light source, this guy right here. And the direction, which we can see by this arrow, is where essentially the sun is shining. So if we look at the floor and we rotate it, we can see the floor is getting darker. So we can make this more of a nighttime feel. And if we go into our sky sphere, we can also change the horizon color. So we can give this sort of like this very moody, and it's going to be a bright pink, but what you'll notice is that the colors are determined by the sun position. So if we turn that off, we can really get into some wild colors here, and we can maybe put some green or blue. Oh, that's kind of fun. Or we could have this a little more realistic with having the sun interact with the colors as well. But I kind of like this sort of cotton candy, otherworldly view we have going on. Another thing we can do is, what I really like playing with, is the stars. So we can really crank this up and bring in some stars. So we can look up into this like pinky, sort of like periwinkle sky and have all of these stars as well. Cool, so that's just a few ways that you can interact with the weather system provided by Unreal, with the atmospheric environment, and I hope you have fun with that.